Hello and welcome to another vlog video. In this one, the launch of an exciting new woodworking challenge, and I take a look at some new tools. Listeners of the Workshop Banter podcast will know about this already, but last week we launched a new woodworking challenge. If you'd like to get involved, you have until the 8th of July to enter, so you've got just over a month, and you can build whatever you want as long as it's made out of pallet wood from one pallet. And yes, it can be an extra large pallet if you like, as long as it's just one pallet. And all of the wood in your project needs to come from that one pallet, but you can use any extra hardware or finishes that you like. Please stay safe and source your pallet responsibly. I'll leave a link to some useful pallet safety information in the description box below. All of your submissions will be shared via our website and social media. If you want to make a YouTube video or Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok post, whatever, that's great. Please use the hashtag WorkshopBanterChallenge so that we can keep up to date with all entries. And we've already had some fantastic entries. If you want to check those out, the best place to see them is on our Instagram or Facebook page. And if you'd like to find out more, you can listen to the podcast where we talked about it. I'll leave a link to that below too. Okay, so time to look at some new tools. I've been on a quest to get down to one brand of tool batteries in the workshop for quite a while now, and with the recent additions of both a belt sander and a plunge saw to Milwaukee's lineup of tools, there's just one remaining tool that I have to keep separate batteries and a charger for in the workshop, and that is the hot glue gun. I think the hot glue gun is a really underrated tool. I reach for it quite a lot, and I don't know if Milwaukee have any plans to release one. Hopefully they do, but until then, what's in this box might be of interest not only to those who use Milwaukee tools, but also Makita and DeWalt users too. And I want to thank Jacob Bell from Winterton Furniture for letting me know about this tool. So this is a hot glue gun that apparently runs on Milwaukee batteries. And there's also one that works with Makita batteries and one that works with DeWalt batteries. I bought this on Amazon. I'll leave links in the description box below. I don't know how Milwaukee, DeWalt or Makita feel about random tool companies making tools that fit their batteries, but what I do know is that A, the reviews for this tool are very positive, so that's interesting, and B, this is incredibly cheap. It's priced at just £26. If you wanted to buy the Ryobi cordless hot glue gun and you weren't already on their battery platform, you're going to need to spend about £40 for the bare tool, or £80 to £100 if you want a battery and a charger as well. And we all know that one battery is never going to be enough, so another battery is going to be even more money. So if this thing is any good, then I think it's going to be a real bargain. Let's take a look. Oh my God, it even comes with hot glue sticks. Oh, it does go in, it just needed a bit of a push. Right, we'll wait for that to heat up and we'll see what I can do. Right, so the manual says to preheat the glue gun for 3 to 5 minutes. It's now been 6 minutes, so let's see how we get on. And that's glued quite nicely. And that's probably about the extent of what I use hot glue for, really, to be honest. Just temporary things that I want to stick, particularly when I don't want to wait around for ages for glue to cure, because as you can see, it cures in seconds, and it's pretty strong, as you can see. Right, the hot glue gun has now been on for 11 minutes, and I've already lost 1 bar of power on this 3 amp high output battery. But to be honest, the Ryobi hot glue gun eats through batteries pretty quickly as well, so that's not necessarily a bad sign. And in terms of build quality, I honestly can't say that there's any difference between this and the Ryobi. It feels just as decent to me. It doesn't feel like a high-end tool, obviously, but for £26, which is what I paid for this, I certainly have no complaints. The hot glue gun has now been on for 15 minutes and I haven't seen any sign of glue dripping from the nozzle yet, which is a common problem on cheaper hot glue guns. So that's a good sign as well. Right, it's now been 22 minutes since I powered it on. I'm still on 3 bars of power and no drips from the nozzle. One more final update. It's now been 35 minutes. I'm still on 3 bars of power and still nothing has dripped from the nozzle, although I do have a drip forming. As far as I can tell, this is every bit as good as the Ryobi, and I'm going to be packing the Ryobi away along with the charger and batteries, and I'll be using this going forward. I'll let you know if I have any issues in future, but for now, I'm pretty happy with it. The second tool, or perhaps accessory I should call it, is something that my podcast buddy Matt at Badger Workshop has been badgering me to get for many months now. It's a plunge saw accessory, and I had been holding off from buying one because I was waiting very patiently on the Milwaukee plunge saw to come out. So once I got it, I contacted Ralph at Bench Dogs to see if he had a rail square that was compatible with the new Milwaukee rails. And he got one of those rails delivered to him and spent some time doing some testing, and he has now developed this thing of beauty. This is 12mm thick anodized aluminium, and it looks and feels very nice indeed. This is going to be available on the Bench Dogs website very soon, probably within the next 2 weeks. I'll leave a link to the website in the description box. These two cam levers help to square it up to the track, and it's got an extending arm to support the rail square on the workpiece. I can check it with a square that I trust, and it looks perfect. And as if that wasn't enough, Ralph very kindly included another couple of things in the package that he sent me. The first is this 300mm stainless steel square with an aluminium handle. It has millimeter slots so that you can scribe away with ultra precision, and also 32mm holes which can be used in conjunction with the drill guides for drilling shelf pin holes. This is a lovely upgrade from the squares that I've been using in the past, and I'm really looking forward to using it in some future projects, so thanks a lot, Ralph. And he also threw in the package some of these tool holders for hanging both the rail square and the stainless steel square on the wall. I'm probably not going to use the rail square holder though, purely because I envisage keeping this permanently fitted to one of my rails, because I think I'm going to be using it an awful lot, and I'm very lucky to have 2 of these longer rails. Finally, a quick update on what's coming soon to the channel. A cat adventure playground, a nice outdoor bench, a new piece of furniture, a bricklaying video, and of course my pallet wood project. Please subscribe and stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching.